But to stay on track in terms of what really was taking place, because subsequent to that, you went on, and this is a lot of things that, because of his humility, he'll talk about people who has come to experiment with your cellular cleanses, but don't want to tell nobody that they're doing it, And one of the cases that I always find fascinating is the Teddy Pendergrass case. I don't know.
Teddy Pendergrass?
Yeah. Now, are y'all aware of Teddy Pendergrass? Yeah. Y'all know that? I mean, y'all, of course, the crew knows, but let me just do a brief overview of that, because you and I had this conversation many years ago, and it was startling to talk about the fact that all know that Teddy Pendergrass had a tragic accident where he was paralyzed from his neck down to his feet. Only thing he could do is move his mouth and his head. He found out about his wife, found out about Dr. Sebi, because, he's buzzing all in Hollywood. I mean, he's coming down to the people, but he really is buzzing all in Hollywood, everybody. Everybody know about who he was. So the case that I find fascinating is that Teddy Pendergrass, at that time, couldn't do anything with his body. His body was totally, disabled. He came to Dr. Sebi, and Dr. Sebi, in his humility, and I'm gonna speak more for him because he's modest about this, that he didn't even at first charge Teddy Pendergrass. Now he knew Teddy Pendergrass had money, so he didn't. He just told Teddy Pendergrass, "Here, you pay me when when it's over, when you finish."
That's what I did.
Oh yeah, and sure enough, Teddy Pendergrass started taking the compounds, and the way he determined that he was doing well is not just because he began to, started feeling pain. And when he was feeling pain, he began to say that something's wrong with this because he's feeling pain. Now, just keep it in mind, y'all, that he couldn't feel nothing previous to that. Now he's even feeling pain, so now he is now questioning because he has in his ear Ayurvedic. I think he had an Indian doctor in his ear who felt.
You remember that? Oh, Deepak Chopra.
I ain't want to name no names, but that's the point. Telling him that that it was something that was very suspicious, or because Teddy Pendergrass was funneling his money there, but getting no results. No results. But Sebi comes along, says, I ain't worrying about it. You go ahead, cause you'll be back. Cause I know. Teddy Pendergrass began to feel and began to start moving around, and he began to start panicking, calling, and even to the degree that he was even very belligerent. And we don't want to speak evil of the dead, but this is a good case, to show exactly why, if you don't follow your truth and your ancestors, you may not have your body to continue on this planet. And because that was a great opportunity for Teddy Pendergrass to show that he can come back home and he can also support that with our ancestors, he chose not to. That was a choice he made. But at the same time, he also began to start becoming more sexually functional. So, right? So I know the story, because as a man, we got to keep those stories tight in our head, right? So, and it wasn't him that was excited about it. His wife was more excited about the fact than he was. And she was the one like, more, give me some more of that, because they were not previously having any type of intercourse. However, Teddy Pendergrass began to feel pain and began to start saying that, when he was actually now going to the bathroom, he was it was too excessive because he couldn't go to the bathroom either. He was using, he had a little pouch. It's kind of gross. I know y'all getting visuals and stuff, but keep it up, right? So, and he began to not go through this process of feeling that something was wrong because he kept going to the bathroom. He didn't want to go to the bathroom. Now, mind you, you only go to the bathroom when you have to. I mean, if it ain't there, you ain't gonna go, right? So now he's going to the bathroom, removing all the mucus and the sludge out of his body, and he's beginning to now feel again. And he began to start saying to Sebi that, man, I can't even sit in my meetings because he wants to have these meetings because he's trying to do music, and he feels it's interrupting with his music, so he wants to stop taking the compound, and he did. Am I accurate?
You're 100% right.
And so, as we know at the end of that story, the end of that story, right? Teddy Pendergrass is no longer with us. But the fact that that we don't have enough respect to recognize healing because we don't know what healing really means because we're so busy thinking that we can't do it when we look like each other. And this is one of the things that's embarrassing. I can go so far as to say Michael Jackson, I can go on and on. And there's those who are still engaged in using the compounds because they know it works. Eddie Murphy being one of them. I know that for a fact, that he's also a client, And these people don't talk about it, as Lisa did. And Lisa was getting about to do something that was going to, really take us to another level. And obviously, we know she's no longer with us, unfortunately. But that's part of, your journey. Your journey has been the proof of the pudding, not just, you know, projecting it or speculating about healing or removing things. You did it basic. Get rid of the mucus, your body comes back to its alkaline state. Get rid of the acid, it comes down to the alkaline state, and you begin to start functioning again. Most did not don't want to do that because of the inconvenience, you know, it comes with taking all that stuff out of your body. That's my commentary, my spiel, y'all. I'm a little soapbox. So, you gonna give it up? So